Mexico, she know she got the sweet stuff. Shawty came from Mexico, she know she got the sweet stuff. Yeah. I put some ice on her hand.
With Youngboy NBA, I feel like it's just his overall aesthetic and his overall look as an artist. Like he's like a thug, like tough ass, like, you know, don't give a fuck about shit type of guy. So there's a lot of people that wouldn't really resonate with that, considering we're in the lit era. So, I mean, when you look at him, I mean, this guy just looks like he's been through some shit. The guy has a wife a week, and it's like, man, yeah, I get it. Like, you know, I gotta keep on marrying new women every week. Like, I'm gonna be pissed off too. Like, that's a lot of shit to go through. But I mean, really and truthfully, NBA Youngboy has been memed to death. His fans have a whole little, you know, special aesthetic to them as well. And I don't know, this guy's super talented. So, I mean, the sky's the limit for him as opposed to a superstar field. But when you really listen to his music, I can understand why people would say, oh yeah, I don't like this type of music. Oh yeah, this music is not for me. It definitely is a acquired taste type of thing. So I think people just don't like NBA Youngboy because his music is different. Clear cut. It can't be anything else. The guy is talented. He's got it. With Blueface, I feel like it's more of his cocky demeanor. Like, Blueface probably thought that he would still be just as poppin' as he was back in his Respect My Crippin' days. And then, I mean, yeah, he did accelerate his popularity with Tatiana, but then, you know, something went wrong. I know what went wrong. He thought that being a funny character, a meme type character, was gonna last forever. People get over that shit so fast, man. So Blueface went wrong thinking that him being a comical character was gonna, you know, always stick. It never sticks. Think of what comical character is still relevant today that, you know, hasn't had a span of like more than 2 years being relevant. Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for too long, at least. So with Blueface, I mean, it's that, and then, I mean, the guy can't really rap, honestly. He can't truly rap. Like, people like to throw lyrics at me that he's done or said that fly over your head and like, oh shit, that's nice. But I mean, he doesn't do that shit all the time. So it's like, the guy has had as much success as he has by being a joke. And I can understand why people wouldn't like, you know, him being over their favorite artist. Cardi has one of the most loyal, most dedicated, and I've stated on multiple occasions, toxic fan base. But that's not why he's disliked. Cardi is genuinely disliked because of the way he raps. It's that simple. Cardi raps like nobody else in the game. The guy, depending on who you ask, is very inaudible, very I guess not able to speak English, to put it in lack of a better word. He's just a guy that when you listen to him, you either really like his sound, or you're really not gonna like it. It's either or. And there's a few that are very neutral on his sound, but I mean, with the new Baby voice coming out, there are a lot of people have shown lots of, you know, displeasure with it. A lot of his fans have actually turned their backs on Cardi. I've actually went on to Instagram and kind of checked out that Cardi's fans are actually turning against him, and it's like, oh, I'm not waiting for a whole lot of red anymore. Like, you lost me, bro. You're waiting too long, and that Baby voice shit sucks. So, I mean, I don't know. I would hope someone's fan base would just stick with them, but I mean, hell, this is 21st century. It's 2020. Like, these are who you have to work with now. Very impatient motherfuckers. With J. Cole, I feel like it's a little unfair. I mean, with For Your Eyes Only, they were saying, oh, it's too boring. And then the album after that, they're saying, oh, you're just trying to appeal to the masses. Like, oh, you're just trying to fit in now. And then, I mean, J. Cole has 3 common discrepancies to his art as opposed to his critics. He's either too boring, his bars are too corny, or he's just too lyrical for no reason. So, I mean, honestly, when I'm a J. Cole fan, okay, so when I speak on him, it may sound like, you know, it's just a biased fan trying to stick up for his favorite artist. No, that's not what it is. I'll go on record and tell you that J. Cole is one of the corniest rappers of all time. But As far as the boring part and the too lyrical part, I mean, name any lyrical artist that doesn't like to be lyrical on their music. Like, that's the whole premise of their art. So I feel like the people that continue to criticize him keep on giving him a chance that they don't really want to give him. They just want to criticize, which, I mean, that might sound like a hater type of thing to say, like you just want to hate just to hate. But I mean, honestly, this all can't be new fans saying shit like this, like, oh, you know, he's boring, oh my god, oh, it's still boring, oh, it's still boring. Like, dude, like, 3 strikes and you're out. Like, if you don't like it at that point, you should move on. So I don't understand the hatred that J. Cole gets. I really don't. If you can believe this, the only reason why I have MGK on this list is because of Eminem's stans. To this fucking day, anytime that MGK puts out a song, his fucking Eminem stans are going in the comments section and saying, oh man, Eminem wrecked you. Oh my god, he wrecked you. Like, the fucking beef has been over for months. Like, they're still talking about it. You know, like, when MGK switched genres for a little second, I went in the comment section of one of the little songs, and of course, I think it was a Travis Barker and MGK track, and it sounded nice, you know. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out, because MGK, I mean, he transitions to rock pretty well. If rap doesn't work out for him, he could definitely go to that and succeed, you know, with ease. But in the comment section of that song, all you see is fucking people talking about, oh, Eminem dissed this guy so hard he switched genres. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, you're just hounding the guy. Like, he's still good. He's still don't get anything twisted, man. MGK can fucking rap very, very well. Like, better than a lot of motherfuckers. So, I don't understand why people all of a sudden thinks he's garbage because he lost a beef to Eminem. Like, who's won a beef against Eminem? So, yeah, that actually doesn't make any sense to me. Now, little did y'all know, Jayden Smith is actually one of my favorite rappers. Shocker, right? But the common discrepancy that Jayden Smith gets is, oh, you're Will Smith's son. Oh, yeah, you were destined to be great. You're already rich. Like, what do you need to rap for? Like, oh, what the fuck? And then there are new haters saying, oh, you're trolling. Stop trolling. Like, people think he's trolling when he says that he's Tyler, the Creator's boyfriend and stuff like that. We don't know how true it is. People still are on the fence if Tyler's gay. If he is, he is. Who cares, right? And then the recent criticisms is, oh man, this guy wants to be XXXTentacion so bad. The face tattoos, the fucking singing, the melodies, the overall sound. Like, dude, you can't turn on and off a voice. Like, you know, I just don't understand. People just won't give Jayden Smith a fucking chance. Like, when he made Icon, it was super big. People were kind of like, okay, yeah, this kid is nice. And then over time, it was just like, oh, you know, the hate boner, you know, showed itself, and then, you know, it just kept going from there, and it has not dropped ever since. I mean, you know, it's kind of soft at this point, but, I'm still not talking about the hate boner. I'm just saying the hate in general. Oh boy. Yeah, let's just go to the next one. I said it before and I'll say it again. I feel terrible for Lil Xan. I mean, this kid's whole career got destroyed by one harmless fucking statement. All he had to say was Tupac was boring, and now people thinks his music is trash. No one will give him the time of day. No one will listen to his music. Everyone once said that this kid was next up. Like 2 years ago, people were saying, "Oh yeah, this kid's next. This kid has it." You know, Betrayed came out, and I like Lil Xan's music. He may make some ignorant shit, but which one of your favorite artists doesn't make a bad track once, one time? So, I mean, Lil Xan is just a misunderstood kid. Like, I guess he was coasting off of the momentum. He thought maybe he could say something stupid and then everybody would kind of go with it and be like, oh, Tupac's boring. Yeah, Tupac is boring. So, I mean, you got people on social media wishing for this kid's death because he goes to the hospital because he eats too much fucking hot Cheetos and everyone saying, oh, the rap game won't miss you and shit like that. It's like, dude, like, really? Was it that serious? So, I mean, that statement's just gonna, that one statement's gonna make this kid's whole career just a living nightmare. It's gonna be hard to shake the stigma of being a somewhat canceled figure in you know, the mainstream. So, I mean, I don't know how Lil Xan's gonna get over this, but with it's sad. It really is. All right, get ready. I'm about to say something that I'm sure everyone knows, but I'm about to go even further beyond with this statement I'm about to make. Okay, you ready? Chance the Rapper is the corniest rapper ever. He's the corniest rapper of all fucking time. Or probably not just the corniest artist of all time, but a corny ass person in general. I mean, Chance is 100% PG rap. Like, this guy, he may cuss in his music, but like outside of it, this nigga is so like fucking child friendly. It doesn't make any sense, and there's nothing wrong with that. Definitely does good for endorsements and sponsors and stuff like that. And Chance is, you know, he's been, you know, he's the Kit Kat commercial guy, the Doritos commercial guy, you know. So I mean, you know, whatever, right? Like, you know, it's a rapper getting his money. But the real big thing about Chance is his recent release of The Big Day. And, you know, it's an album talking about his wife and everything, and his love for his wife and everything. And I mean, not really something a lot of people wanted to hear about. But, I mean, you know, his fans were probably intrigued nonetheless, and like, oh, okay, sure, I'll give it a try. So, Chance dropped it, he flopped it, and now he probably regrets dropping that fucking album. And, I mean, rightfully so. So, I mean, don't get it twisted. Chance is a very good artist. It's just, he's a very good, corny artist. So, it doesn't mix too well. It kind of comes off like, you know, he's the Black Logic. Look at Logic, man. Look at this dude. I mean, if Anthony Fantano was a rapper, right? It's Logic. But congratulations on Logic becoming a father, man. I mean, that's a big step. He's walking away from rap. He's closing one book and he's opening another book. Or who knows, man? Not even closing a book and opening another. He's probably just ending a chapter and entering another. And we might see a return to this chapter to rap. Who knows? He might not be gone forever. Because that talent he has is not, you know, it will never fade. He will always be able to rap. He's one of the best rappers. So let's get into why he's one of the most hated rappers. This isn't a pity party. Logic is a shoe-in for first place or second place if we're talking about the corniest rappers, but right behind Chance. But Logic has grown some sort of flack for being very, very repetitive and talking about the same things over and over in his music. And I mean, you know, it might be good music, but again, the reason why I don't like a lot of artists is because they make the same music or their subject matter is bad, i.e. Nicki Minaj, i.e. Future, i.e. 21 Savage. They'll make the same music over and over, but over a different beat. And this is like, you know, or Dave East, you know, couldn't leave him out. Logic is another one of those artists where he can make, you know, the same track on a different beat. And I know it's hard for some artists to just switch it up and, like, you know, it's just what they know. But fans grew very tired of hearing of I'm half black and it's hard to come up and oh man, who can relate? And, I mean, again, one of the main reasons why Logic, I won't say Chance, they're just that corny, they just resonate one another. But one of the main reasons why Logic is just as hated as he ever was, because I'm sure that hate has faded away ever since, you know, announcing his retirement, is the fact that he's corny. Point blank period. I don't think there's any other reason to really hate this guy. He's a good artist. If you go on the internet and look up Culture Vulture and Drake isn't the first or one of the first things you see, you either spell culture wrong or vulture wrong. One of the two. But Drake is a #1 hit making machine, and he's one of the most successful artists of all time. Not to mention, this guy is just, I mean, look at him. He is the definition of a light-skinned fucking guy. So, I mean, for sure, I would understand why he's very hated, but I don't understand why he's so hated to the capacity that I would say that he is one of the most hated, or probably the most hated artist of all time. I mean, just think about it. Drake, anytime he releases a song, anytime he releases any music, it's either the anthem for the year or the vibe for the decade. And I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand why people hate this guy so much. We need to appreciate Drake while we still have him. We need to appreciate Drake while he still is motivated to give us great music. I mean, don't hate Drake because he makes good music. Hate Drake because he's a light-skinned nigga, not because he made a dance song that went #1 or stole XXXTentacion's flow, or, you know, tried to do drill. None of those reasons, no. Just because he's a light-skinned guy. But definitely we should just enjoy Drake while we have him, because when this guy is gone, there's definitely going to be a big void in the rap game. And that's going to be real depressing. Because I definitely don't want to go on record saying, I miss Drake. That's not going to happen. You won't catch me saying that shit. And there's my list, TKG. Definitely post in the comment section your own list. Tell me who you would take off or put on. Any honorable mentions that I probably should have had. You already know what it is, man. Description box will have my social medias. Discord coming super soon. I've said that for like a week now, but I'm serious. It is coming. Just know that it's coming. Poll is coming up very soon as this video uploads. You already know what it is, man. Vibe. Have a good time. I'll see y'all later, TKG. Peace. ATK out.